Hi everyone, welcome to another vlog of mine. This will be a review slash kind of spoiler for the Oz, the Great and Powerful. So, if you haven't seen the movie, stop watching it now, because I'll probably ruin some things for people, and I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen it, you're going to want to see it. So, oh yeah, one more thing before you turn it off or stop. Don't stay to the end of the credits because there's nothing. Okay, just to let you know. So, anyways, um, this movie was amazing. Like, I saw it in 3D, and I think everyone should see it in 3D, especially because the beginning part where it's in black and white, in the Wizard of Oz movie. I think it was interesting the way they did it, and I liked how they had like the screen, like, see how there's like black lines here. That's how they kind of had it for the beginning, but like here would be like black and white though. And like when things would like fly off, they would fly off like into the black part, so it makes the 3D effect even better than it would be. And then when James Franco's character finally gets to the Land of Oz, this moves out and it's all colorful and everything. And I liked how uh, throughout the beginning of the movie, you don't know that Mila Kunis is going to turn into the Wicked Witch of the West, and so that I found that very interesting. And I liked how they at first when she transformed into the Wicked Witch of the West, you didn't see her right away. You just saw an outline, I guess you could say, or a shadow or whatever of her, of like the outline of her. So I thought that was really cool. And then when she finally appeared, they kind of did a reference to the Wizard of Oz. How in the Wizard of Oz, when she came, there was like a red smoke and a little bit of like fire type thingy. And with nowadays, people can do a whole bunch of different things. So when she came down like in a big ball of fire or whatever, or big smoke or whatever, and then the smoke appeared or it came up, and then it came around to show her face for the first time, and I thought that was very interesting. Um, Now, if you've seen the Broadway play Wicked, it's going to be totally different because from what my understanding is that um, this movie is based off of the original uh, book and not the different versions that came after it. And I think the Wicked Broadway play, is based off of not the non-original book. So for those of you that seen Wicked, that went and saw the Wizard of Oz, or the Oz the Great and Powerful, you can see how that's why it's different. So and I liked how when Mila Kunis bit the apple, you notice how the apple's green, so you can tell that that's going to be the little foreshadow that she's going to turn all green and stuff. And I liked how they did how in the Wizard of Oz, how they had the big face and everything for uh, the Great and Powerful Oz, and then at the end of the movie they have, or near the end of the movie, they have the exact same thing, and they showed you how it was done and stuff, which I thought was very interesting, and uh, it gave you that clue of what um, how it was done and stuff like that. Now, when you see the opening credits, you see Bruce Campbell's name, and he plays a small, really small part where he's like a guard at the door, and he gets like hit in the head with a stick like 3 times, and so that's like this little part. And I didn't know it. Like, well, I knew he was going to be in the movie because it's at the beginning of the credits, but I was watching throughout the whole movie, and I was like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And then finally, oh, there he is. And I love the battle scenes where, like, where the poppy fields, which is homage to The Wizard of Oz, and the what was I gonna say, and how Glinda, the Good Witch, brought in the smoke. So then, when the flying monkeys, I don't think they were monkeys. I think they were like baboons. That's it. The flying baboons came down and landed to attack the scarecrows. Then, what they thought were real people, but scarecrows. And then they weren't able to get away in time because they smelt the poppies, which makes them fall asleep, which I thought was very interesting. Now, what disappointed me was that that there wasn't a little bit at the end of the credits, like for Mila Kunis's character, the Wicked Witch of the West. I kind of thought that she should have at least had the last say in the movie, like, you know how in The Wizard of Oz, how she says something, the Wicked Witch of the West says, I'll get you my pretty and your little dog too. Well, I thought it would have been cool to give you like that little reference to that by saying, I'll get you my pretty and your little doll too, because that little reference could make you think, oh, is there going to be another one or not? So that was my little thing for that. Now, there are rumors going around that there's already talks of making another one. I don't know if this is true or not, but if it is actually happening, I can't wait. I think what they're going to do, and I don't know if this is true, so don't quote me on this, but what I think they should do, at least, is in the second movie, they gotta show how the Scarecrow became the Scarecrow, how the Tin Man became the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion became the Cowardly Lion. Now, they don't have to harp on those 3 people, but they should at least show how. And then the main story will be the Wicked Witch of the West trying to be and Oz, and how Oz is trying to get her to become good again, and like the struggles of her. The struggles of her trying to become good, but then, as we all know, well, she will succumb back to her evil ways, and that's how, like, it will end. And then the third one will be, of course, The Wizard of Oz, with Dorothy and her defeating the Wicked Witch of the West. That, I think, is what they should do. Not saying they will do that, but I think that's what they should do, because I think it might be the good route to go. So, anyways, that's my little review slash spoiler, I guess you could say. Now, I didn't say everything about it, and that's just because I want to leave a little bit of mystery to it. Not that I didn't spoil a lot, but anyways. So that's my little spiel on that. So whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and have a good day. Bye.